Hello, everyone. The time is 10:38 a.m. Pacific. I'm about 2 hours late from when the Halo Infinite multiplayer overview dropped, and I'm about to watch it for the first time now. I don't ordinarily do reaction videos. I've never tried this format before when making a video. I usually like to talk about it later, because sitting here on the fly, I haven't done this for that long. I will fumble all over my words. I almost did right there. I said all over my words, whatever. I just want to sit here, see what they have to say, how the multiplayer is going to work. If I get my thoughts out of the way right now, it's probably going to be good because it's not Halo 4. Halo 4 is the only bad multiplayer in all of Halo. People hate on 5. I didn't play 5 because I didn't have an Xbox. Supersedes any reasoning to like or dislike 5. It wasn't that I didn't purchase it because it was bad. It's because I didn't buy an Xbox like a normal person. Anyway, I just want to see what this is like. You know, I've been waiting for a Halo game to play, and now I can finally get back into Halo. I've been in the process of getting back into Halo since 2018 when my brother let me borrow his Xbox, so I played the backwards compatibility for Halo Reach, and I played the Master Chief Collection because they were in the process of fixing it. It didn't glitch out and stop you from finding matches anymore. And then, you find out it's going to be on PC, and I've been playing it on PC ever since, and it's great to get back into this series, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. So, let's check this out. I don't know if my audio is going to be good. I don't even know if I'm going to upload this. But if the audio is not good on here and you haven't seen this yet, go watch it on the actual Halo official channel. I highly recommend that. And also, I just want to say thank you to all the people who like my Halo content before. I'm just now starting to get people who don't care about elites and don't care about playable elites in Halo commenting on my videos and giving me dislikes. So that's how I know my videos are finally gaining actual traction. It's not people looking for people to discuss the situation. But to all the people who got there first talking about how much they love elites, I've got a dozen or so comments, maybe more, of people just talking about how much they want elites back. And there's one comment now, he's just like, do people really care about playable elites? Is it really important to the experience? He's drowned out. It's only a little bit of people, but he's still drowned out already. Got 30 something thumbs up. I don't think it's 30. I think it's 20 something thumbs up and 1 thumbs down. You can't see it, but I just think that's hilarious. Anyway, let's get started. I haven't seen this yet. Shiny.
Just the feeling of being in a firefight and hearing the click of the gun, throwing it down, grabbing one off the wall.
My gunner's upside down and he's laying in. I see kill assist, kill assist, kill assist.
Any pistol across any of the games. Whatever gun allows me to feel the most like John Wick, I am there.
Remember how excited I was with this big combat with vehicles going all over the place.
DST Pistol is my favorite.
Something different for everyone, right? I think that's what makes Halo great.
What is Halo multiplayer? And for me, it boils down to this tight arena-style combat and big team battle, this wide-open, vehicle-infused kind of combat. We're taking that awesome legacy or classic Halo combat experience and modernizing it in ways that'll feel fresh to old players and really exciting to new players. We're gonna give you great ways to customize your Spartan, really make your super soldier your own, and we're kicking off a journey, an experience that's gonna evolve month to month, season to season, year after year.
For me, working through this multiplayer
Games are
of this
service
game,
now.
The toughest challenge, I think, was really about how do we respect the legacy of what came before us, but still build something that feels new.
We've tried to bring all these elements of legacy and really inject them into Halo Infinite, not just in a way where you kind of won't notice it, where you feel oh, they really designed this to be a celebration of previous Halo, as well as an iteration of where Halo can go next. The vision of Arena was all about a tight experience. It was all about being fair. It was all about earning everything on the map, earning everything, every kill you get.
Going back to like what is the core foundation of what made the great Halo multiplayer arena matches great. Halo, it's really about
He
fair
means
and
the old
balanced
ones.
starts. So everybody's on equal footing when they come off the rip. And then once they start running around, it's about scavenging. It's about finding new toys and kind of developing your play style as you run through the match.
Kind of look
What
like
makes
Foundry.
Halo feel like Halo? I feel like the answer to that question is the sandbox. Like, the sandbox is Halo.
When we set out to look at Halo Infinite from a high level and the direction of what it is, there's lots of exciting things there because we really wanted to push what are the things that are true to Halo, but what are the things that fans haven't seen yet.
Equipment is back, but equipment is kind of has a bigger voice than ever before. We ask questions to ourselves of if you could go after a power weapon to get a bunch of kills, would you do that, or could you go and get grapple to make sure that you swing yourself to the other side of a map to back cap a stronghold? We saw it as like another avenue of not just skill expression but tactics for teams to coordinate around.
The exciting combinatory nature of this toy plus this toy and how those interact with objectives is super amazing.
Looking at how the power-ups play, like your classic
You all
powers,
deserved
like
that.
your overshield,
Why are you
rapid
standing?
camouflage.
He's got a
For this
hammer.
title, what
Scatter.
we're looking at what we're excited for is you pick that up and you choose when you activate it. It goes into your inventory. If you haven't used it and someone kills you in multiplayer, you drop that overshield and then they can take it, use it for themselves. That to me is very legacy, but we took the equipment side of it and modernized it. When it comes to the vehicles, we went in and decided to invest a lot in the
Overshield
systems.
looks cooler.
When I take damage in my Warthog, my wheels can get blown off, my hood can get blown off. There's different aspects of the vehicle that change how my vehicle handles.
It still
And that's something that's
drives.
brand new.
The other thing we added to that is
Wasn't
this
that a thing in
doomsday
old
mechanic.
Halo? Like, you could
so when
blow
you hit
off
this
one of the front
threshold,
wheels, but the
vehicle catches
Warthog will
fire,
keep
and
going?
it's very much you've got a certain amount of health or a certain amount of time, and you got to choose what you want to do with the last minutes of this vehicle.
We've got a cousin to the Warthog, which is the Razorback.
The back has this like multi-storage compartment that you can put a lot of stuff into. So if you want to put like detached
Oh,
turrets,
that's kinda
power
cool.
weapons, fusion
I never would've
coils,
thought of that. That's
objectives,
really cool.
And that is what's really making the Razorback kick a lot of butt in MP and campaign.
The levels.
Oh, it's the
define
one where you just
pace
put
for
more
the game,
people.
how
That's
frantic
a
it
good
is,
idea.
And they define that iconic fantasy for players as they're entering that match. What do they want to do? What type of experience are they hoping to have? What kind of combat, what kind of dance floor is there available to have that combat in?
For me, BTV is all about experiencing the full extent of the sandbox of Halo in just one match, right? Like you see the vehicles, the weapons, the equipment.
We really wanted to take that kind of concept, those feels you had, playing the previous games, and just turn the volume up. Vehicles are no longer just spawning at bases.
I want to
anymore.
take the time
We
to
have
appreciate
Pelicans
the pistol
delivering
looks
them, and we have a
strong in this
commander
game,
in
and
your
people
ear
were
telling
complaining
you
about the way it
that
looks.
Pelicans are going to be dropping off these vehicles.
Scorpion tank is inbound.
We have Halo 2 style Delta Halo mission weapon pods that fall from the sky to resupply the field.
That's where it makes it feel like a real battlefield, and it's very exciting.
This is not just more players. This is just this certain beautiful slice of sci-fi chaos.
The announcer is your big gameplay moments, your game modes, just like the way it was before. Personal AI is really a reflection and information for the player.
Personal AI. Designation button.
So if a player grabs a flag, your personal AI is going to tell you to, get that thing back to base and give you some moment-to-moment updates.
Our team took the enemy flag.
What if we can let players choose their own AI, and each one of those are different voices, so that players can find the one that fits their personality and their mood the best?
That's the final step of the Spartan program.
Sense of, me,
they're supposed to have
as
AIs.
as a Spartan being more important, and for us in multiplayer, it is really about becoming a Spartan. You're Spartan. You are you inside of the Halo universe.
The body of customization content that we have on day one ensures that there will be millions of customization combinations for Spartans on the battlefield.
Millions.
That includes things like
You sound like
armor
Gearbox.
coatings,
Billions
armor
of guns.
emblems, various armor effects, down to the individual armor pieces. So your shoulders, your gloves, your knee pads, your helmet, your visor, your helmet attachments. Then you look at weapons, and we've got a whole slew of customization offerings there. Vehicles have a huge pool of customizations too. We support customization in the game. Players can do the same thing on HaloWaypoint.com, as well as the Halo Waypoint app.
The player also customizes the Spartan, the soldier inside the suit. We want the Spartan to represent the player as much as possible. They can change
Oh,
their
what are you
body
doing?
type
I'm customizing
and
my
their
Spartan.
voice, as well
I'm
as
so
choose
bored.
prosthetics for the first
Not
time.
playing Halo.
Coatings offer us a unique opportunity
that's what we need to give to
craft
people.
some hyper-polished looks and let you express yourselves in ways you've never been able to before. We're coming at this from a
Carter's on
player-first
it?
mentality. So what that means is that there's no random loot in this. There's no loot boxes. It's very important to us that everyone understands exactly how they unlock customization content.
There's
And
no
we have
loot
a
boxes.
variety of places where they can do that.
I've been yelled at
First
for
off is the
complaining
battle
about loot
pass.
boxes.
The Halo Battle Pass will never be taken away from you. And what I mean by that is once you buy it, it's yours and does not expire. In future seasons, you can purchase old Battle Passes as well as the current Battle Pass and choose which Battle Pass to put your progression towards.
All of these
I'm gonna be
rewards
honest,
are single
I don't think
source,
battle
so you're never going to
passes
be confused about where things come from.
are
If you can unlock something in the battle
inherently
pass, we're not
predatory,
going to let any other players
but
circumvent
they can
that by
be. The
purchasing
way
it out of the
Titanfall,
storefront.
A lot of our stuff
Not
is
Titanfall,
unlocked
Apex
through
Legends has
playing
done
the
them a
game
couple
and
times.
only through playing the game.
Feels kind of.
All customization is just cosmetic.
Every season will have its own theme and introduce new components, new looks, new gameplay for players, new opportunities to earn and collect cool rewards. We've seen the Samurai already. That's one of our event armor cores, and that's going to be something that players can earn through gameplay for free.
I don't really like it.
With us going free to play for the multiplayer,
It looks
part of the game,
cool,
like, that
but
was
I
a big goal
don't think
because
I'd wear it.
how do we have a way we can always bring players in, right? And they can, when we have a new update, they'll just dip their toes in if they even just want to see it.
Not only are we free to play, but we're free to play on PC as well as console. And what that means is we're able to get the biggest audience we've ever had. Everybody gets to play with no barriers. And even better, your progression carries from one platform to the next.
Getting our game to be on PC and console at the same time is an amazing chance for us to really just kind of excite new players about the game. How can we do things like make cross-play interesting, and like even in just customs, being able to just play with your friends? That like some people have PCs and some people have consoles, and like let them talk to each other, let them be friends.
Why are you here?
To be a Spartan.
The Academy is a place that you can go with an MP to
Rhetorical,
onboard into the
Marine.
experience. It's great for newer players who are still picking up the controls, and also people who want to warm up before they head into matchmaking. It's a series of experiences, both a tutorial to get started for the first time, weapon drills to practice with specific items, and also training mode that you can use to just get warm, explore the game.
Yeah,
as
it
you
looks
want
like
to.
it takes longer
For
than it
players
did
who
in
are new to
older
Halo,
games.
let's help them learn what
Good.
this universe is about.
Hate
Some
the
of these
battle rifle
characters,
meta.
what are they about? And help them kind of know the vocabulary that people have been speaking for now almost 20 years, so that when they come in there, they don't feel like they're behind everyone else. They can kind of come in on an even footing.
I mean, I'm super jazzed about bots. I think they're awesome. Our goal with bots has been to have a variety of difficulties that kind of provide a good training partner for wherever you're at in the experience.
Partnering with our players on the road to launch and after launch is absolutely critical, right?
I mean, Halo's always been about the community conversation.
We want to make sure we hear our players, make changes where we can based on that feedback, make sure the game is ready for launch, and then even beyond launch.
What I'm genuinely excited about is taking the game out of our hands and putting it into the community's hands. You know, whether it's seeing what people make in Forge or the content that they're able to create with theater, watching streamers go after the game.
To get involved, you go to haloinsider.com, put in your info with your gamer tag, and we should be able to reach out to you if we want to invite you to a Halo Infinite flight.
We feel like we've got a pretty good selection at launch and what's going to be there for our fans. And this isn't going to be something that is just a static set of items. We have some new stuff in the works already, and just can't wait to really get into that as soon as this game comes out.
New
Is
maps,
that like a
new modes,
coolant
new ways to
coil
customize your
instead
Spartan.
of, fusion?
Launch is just the beginning. Now we're just going to be able to talk, interact more frequently, and that's just going to be great. That is the future of Halo Infinite multiplayer.
Thank you to the community for all their feedback over the years so far, and I'm looking forward to the road to launch, launch itself, and beyond.
Alright, was that it? Yeah, that looks like that's about it. Alright, head
Play
back and
day
look at some
one
stuff.
with
Yeah, Game Pass. We all know.
The answer to that question is...
What am I looking for? There was an image.
What is Halo multiplayer? And for
Spawning at bases anymore. We have Pelicans delivering them, and we have a commander in your ear telling you that Pelicans are going to be dropping off these vehicles.
European tank is inbound.
We have Halo 2 style Delta
Okay,
Halo.
so no more vehicle spawns. At least that's how it looks so far. That's a good idea. You gotta admit that's pretty neat. That's something pretty interesting. This is what I'm interested in.
Designation button.
So if a player grabs a flag, your personal AI is going to tell you to, get that thing back to base and give you some like moment-to-moment updates.
You know, I feel like this is going to be an underrated feature. I feel like unless it's a super lore-driven individual, they're not going to appreciate this. I'll appreciate this. I always thought the concept of having an AI in your head as you're a Spartan was really cool. It originally is supposed to be the end of the Spartan program. That's the final step. After you're outfitted with your Mjolnir armor, you're supposed to be given... It's supposed to be unique, and I think it picks you. I don't think you actually pick it, but whatever. One of my favorite aspects of Apex Legends... Now I actually do mean Titanfall, and one of my favorite aspects of Titanfall is how your Titan will talk to you. Pilot, we're stronger together. Little underrated feature. I think that's going to be great. Let's look more at the customization
Down to the
stuff,
individual
though.
armor piece.
Also, can I just say, this is... I don't know what it's actually called, but this is essentially Mark 5B, right? This is 6's helmet. I don't see myself switching off of this because I use it in Reach. This is like my favorite helmet in Reach. It's this, Scout, and ODST. Oh, and EOD. EOD is a good one.
Pieces. So your shoulders, your gloves, your knee pads, your helmet, your visor, your helmet attachments. Then you look at weapons.
Remember when people said the way the Gen 2 Mjolnir armor looked in Halo 4 and Halo 5 wasn't that bad and we need to get over it? I don't agree with you. I never agreed with you. And I don't agree with you now.
And we've got a whole slew of customization offerings there. Vehicles have a huge pool of customizations too. We support customization in the game. Players can do the same thing on HaloWaypoint.com as well as the Halo Waypoint app.
The player also customizes the Spartan, the soldier inside the suit. We want the Spartan to represent the player as much as possible. They can change their body type and their voice, as well as choose prosthetics for the first time.
Coatings offer us a unique opportunity to craft some hyper-polished looks and let you express yourselves in ways you've never been able to before. We're coming at this from a player-first mentality. So what that means is that there's no random loot in this. There's no loot boxes. It's very important to us.
No loot boxes.
That everyone understands exactly how they unlock customization content. And we have a variety of places where they can do that. First off is the
Isn't it basically illegal to have loot boxes now anyway? Lead to fines and investigations. Saying it you're saying, are they saying it for us anymore, or are they saying it so no lawsuits pop up anymore?
Battle Pass.
The Halo Battle Pass will never be taken
like
away
his shirt.
from you.
Dr. Teeth.
What I mean by that is once you buy it, it's yours and does not expire. In future seasons, you can purchase old battle passes as well as the current battle pass and choose which battle pass to put your progression towards.
All of these rewards are single source, so you're never going to be confused about where things come from. If you can unlock something in the Battle Pass, we're not going to let any other players circumvent that by purchasing it out of the storefront.
A lot of our stuff...
I didn't play Halo 5 because I didn't own it. But I know about the Helio Skrill debacle, how you could unlock it randomly from certain, rec packs, right? But to get it officially, the official one, without a different paint job or whatever, you had to beat Legendary on, par time with every Halo game, including 5. and it put it in your inventory or something. Not trying to repeat that. I don't remember the situation. I just remember people complaining about it.
Stuff is unlocked through playing the game and only through playing the game. All customization is...
His name was Arbiter. Playable elites later confirmed. These actually do look... Sorry. Throat's dry. These actually do look pretty cool. And there, see, look, if you like the Gen 2 newer variants from Halo 4 and Halo 5, they're still here. You're going to be the only one using them, but they're still there. Yeah, they do look pretty cool. This looks pretty cool. They brought back the original hard points instead of trying to make everything made out of mesh with armor pieces slapped onto it. This guy's got more armor over his visor. That's pretty cool. Yeah, definitely. I can see myself playing as these and being happy about it. Also, I guess they brought back the little hip armor.
just cosmetic.
Every season will have its own theme and introduce new components, new looks, new gameplay for players, new opportunities to earn and collect cool rewards. We've seen the Samurai already. That's one of our event armor cores, and that's going to be something that players can earn through gameplay for free.
With us going free to play for the multiplayer part of the game, like that was a big goal because, you know, how do we have a way we can always bring players in, right? And they can, when we have a new update, they'll just dip.
Are you he?
To be a Spartan.
The Academy is a place that you can go with an MP.
Learn what this universe is. She's going to say something mean to him.
You're at in the experience.
Okay, so there's bots now.
Partnering with our players.
All right, yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about. Strong emphasis on UNSC weapons, but other than that, it looks pretty good. I want to know more about this personal AI thing. How many do you get to choose from? How does it work? Do they do more than just, like... Are they more than just, like, the voice updating you about the flag and everything? That's what I'm curious about. This kind of has me a little worried. Rare weapon core. It's just common solid white color. What do the common ones look like? They probably, actually, no, it probably won't be that bad. It'll probably just be like an actual decal instead of a solid color change. That's probably what it's going to be. But yeah, this looks great. I can't wait. Be sure to tell me your thoughts in the comments section below if I even upload this or just make a different video entirely. Anyway, if you sat by and watched this with me, I thank you for that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.